believe it's very important to let everyone know how much I love Tucson and the people that, how much they mean to me. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude and support for this honor. Thank you, Pat Delano, Pima County Sports Hall of Fame Selection Committee. I'm one of those people like Bill. Bill and I went to school and his brother was a good buddy of mine. Sort of wondering why I would be up here. But thank you to my family, my friends that are here to help celebrate this day. I'd also like to congratulate all the honorees and all the past honorees and their families. This award has really given me an opportunity to reflect on how important my family, all of them, I come from 11 kids, and my great friends and acquaintances, and they all played a role in defining my life. Thanks to Greg Hansen that wrote a nice article. It's probably didn't put any of the bumps in the road in there for me, but which is nice. But anyways, you know, he asked me when we were talking, we really had a nice conversation about baseball and Tucson athletics. But he asked me, he said, well, what was your greatest thrill? Something you did or hit a home run or something that you won a game. And so, you know, as I was thinking, I came up with meeting my wife. And obviously convincing her to marry me, you know, so over 40 years of love and friendship, great mom, great partner, so great influence in my life. Okay, so got a little bit choked up on that one, right? She hasn't traded me yet, right? So, in my business life, what I've tried to do is I believe in surrounding yourself with the best qualified people. Big part of any of my success in life and business. It's so important to listen and learn from them. The influence of sports has played a great role in my life. As a young boy, all the games we played, much like Bill, you know, right around with a glove on your handlebars or go play basketball. I grew up in a neighborhood south of Broadway where always a lot of kids were always playing some kind of games. But I also got to spend some time with my father, being the oldest boy. There's 5 boys. But going to football, basketball, and baseball games at the U of A. So really had this great upbringing about being around the school and what was going on in sports, and got to see a tremendous amount of great athletes. In high school, ironically, you know, I talked to Mike about this recently. I saw Bacon, and I introduced myself to Ray Kostanky, even though I watched all his games. But I didn't have an opportunity to attend almost all the games in '62. I'd walk to the deal and get in that gym and watch one of the greatest teams of all time. So congratulations to all of you on that team and their families. In 1966, I was drafted in the Army. You know, got to do a tour in Vietnam, spent a year in Vietnam, and when I got back, obviously set some goals when I got back. Went to college, went to U of A on the GI Bill, and I always tell people that GI Bill works because I believe in proof. I got out of there. Barely got out of there. I really enjoy competition. I think the thrill of victory is part of the American dream. I've been told before that sometimes losing is a great teacher. I'm still not so sure about that, you know. Anyways, Saturday Night Live, there was a Latin guy that used to always say, baseball has been very, very good to me, you know. And from coaching Little League, from the time I got to play all the club games, you know, played, you know, after college, softball, beer leagues, et cetera, as we all do. I had an experience to be part of a minor league team that Jack Donovan, Hall of Famer here, we were partners. We bought a team in Salt Lake City. an A team, and really got a good education about all the ins and outs about baseball. You know, the park, selling tickets, selling souvenirs, selling, you know, the concessions, etc. It's a great education. We still have the longest streak of wins, of 29 consecutive wins. We won 3 championships up there. We were there for about 7 years. Then when we sold that, I was invited to be one of the first investors in the Diamondbacks. So I was with the Diamondbacks from 95 to 02. In 01, obviously, beat the Yankees in the World Series. So, lots of fun. In 93, we bought the Angels, and I've had a great honor to meet, obviously, a lot of great players, a lot of great people, and it's been really a thrill for me. But, you know, I really do believe I learned so much about baseball, but baseball is a lot like life, and, you know, there's just a lot of things that are happening, and for us, when we try to bring people to the park, we want them to come and be entertained and bring their families and have an enjoyable evening and leave the rest of the life behind there. This is an award for all my family and friends who helped shape my life. Thank you. I would like to thank you for the privilege of being here. It's a special day. Go Cats and go Angels. Thank you.